dei vezzi tuoi. Sono una detta salve voi, le mie pene come stavano.
Oh, hello there. Hello everybody. Welcome to and welcome back to my channel, Book Time with Elvis, with me, Mark, and I hope very much you're doing well. And today is Tuesday, so it's Tag Tuesday, and I haven't done tags that regularly, but I thought I'd do one today as I was very kindly tagged by Rainier Books in an original tag by Gareth from Book Songs and Other Magic, which is the song tag. And so I thought I would do it because I love music, and the little piece you heard there at the beginning was Bella Figlia e l'Amore sung by Ernesto Caruso. And I love classical music, so a lot of this will be classical music based. So I think by the way, it was Verdi who wrote it. So let's dive right in. There are 7 prompts, the last one being, of course, tag some people. But number 1, name a song that always makes you happy. Well, I want to be able to play the music, so I've gone for stuff in the public domain, which of course is old stuff and old recordings, so yeah, you have to bear in mind the quality won't be particularly good. Now, a lot of songs make me happy. Music makes me happy. Music is one of those things that really causes mood changes, or I need music to fit my mood and all that kind of stuff. But I love a bit of Gilbert and Sullivan, and what better than an air from HMS Pinafore, When I Was a Lad. Let's have a listen.
When I was a lad, I served a term as office boy to an attorney's firm. I cleaned the windows and I swept the floor, and I polished up the handle of the big front door. I polished up that handle so carefully that now I am the ruler of the Queen's Navy. As office boy, I made such a mark that they gave me the post of it.
Wonderful, wonderful. Now, I could have taken a note out of Raina's book and sung these things myself, but I haven't really got the voice. I'm sure you wouldn't love me singing to you, when I was a lad, I served a term as office boy to an attorney's firm. I cleaned the windows and the sweat. You see now why I didn't do it. So that's something that always makes me happy, among many, many other things. This is the difficulty with a tag like this. It's hard to keep in. So while these aren't always necessarily the best, these are the ones that came to mind, and they definitely fit the prompt. So number 2, name a song that's a great fit when you're in a pensive mood. Well, the next one definitely is, and it's Allegri's Miserere me, Deus. Let's have a listen. And don't worry, I'm not going to sing this one. Wonderful, how beautiful. I think that is such a beautiful piece. Really, just love it. So number 3, name a song that changed your taste in music. Well, I don't know. I mean, I think a song that formed my taste in music. I don't know what my taste would have been prior necessarily to 1988, let's say. I love all different types of music, really. I know I'm just really showcasing classical music, but I do love, pop, rock, reggae, all sorts of things. But I think something that really formed my taste in music was the first time I really listened to Mozart, that came about during a music lesson at primary school, where we watched the film Amadeus. And what really struck me was the beauty, for example, from the opera La Nozze di Figaro, The Marriage of Figaro. And so why not listen to a piece from that, Dove Sono. Lovely. I do enjoy this kind of music so very much. Next up, name a recent song you've just discovered and loved. Well, you see, this is difficult because I don't listen to a huge amount of recent music. The most recent song, a song that I've discovered recently, albeit from 2003, but I discovered it recently, is a song called Run by Snow Patrol, which I really like. I'll leave a link to it down below so you can listen to it. I think that's a lovely song. There's another one, I can't remember the name, that kind of fits in nicely with me as well. It's a song by Ed Sheeran, Perfect, I think maybe it's called, but he does a version where he sings with the opera singer Andrea Bocelli, and that's really nice too. So yeah. And number 5, name 3 bands or artists that you love. Well, okay, my 3 are, this will be a bit strange after the first part probably, though I suppose there is something rather theatrical and operatic about him in some degrees, is Meatloaf. I'm a big fan of Meatloaf. I really like him. And then there's Suede and James, both kind of bands, English bands from the 90s. Kind of the early wave of Britpop. Maybe James a bit more so than Suede, but still Suede was there in the early days of that kind of revival of Cool Britannia and things like that. So those are my 3 bands that I really love, and their albums, actually all of them, if you listen, let's say like if we take their greatest hits, I can listen to every single thing on that, and there's nothing that I want to skip. Whereas other artists, I might really love a song or 2 or 3 songs, but you listen to like a greatest hit album from them and you skip a couple because they're not your cup of tea. Whereas for these 3, I can listen to everything, absolutely no problem. Okay, and prompt number 6, name a fiction book with music at the center of the narrative. Actually, it was nice because I get to showcase here a local author. He was born just up the road from here in the next town, in the town of Náchod. And his name is Josef Škvorec. I can't even say it, and I've been here 10 years. Škvorecký. Josef Škvorecký. And he wrote this book, The Cowards, which is a post-war kind of black comedy, which takes place in a jazz band. So I can read the back to you. Anyway, might be better, mightn't it? Excuse me. So The Cowards was written in 1958 by Josef Škvorecký. It's a blackly comic tale of post-war politics that was immediately banned on publication. In 1945, in Kostelec, which is also just up the road from here, Danny is playing saxophone for the best jazz band in Czechoslovakia. Their trumpeter has just got out of a concentration camp. Their bass player is only allowed in the band since he owns the bass, and the love of Danny's life is in love with somebody else. But Danny despairs most about the bourgeois patriots in his town playing at revolution in the face of the approaching Red Army, not least because it ruins the band's chance of any good gigs. So there we go, and it's good fun. I read it a while ago when I first moved here, actually, and I should probably read it again because it's a good 10 years ago, and luckily someone gave me last Christmas a physical copy of it, so that's really nice. As I say, the last prompt is to tag some people. I have no idea who to tag because I've seen loads of people doing it, but if you watched it and you enjoyed it and you'd like to do it, consider yourself tagged. Thank you, Raina, for tagging me, and thank you, Gareth, for creating this tag. So do take care, everybody. See you all again soon. Bye-bye.